Alright, so here I am in the swamp. It is a swamp. Only way to get here is by boat. But I wanted to share with y'all on how I do my ground blinds. And we're going to walk in here to one of my ground blinds that I've got set up. Shoot deer or shoot hogs out of, which I really want to shoot some hogs out of here, and there's plenty of them in here. But we're gonna walk up to the back of my stand, and I'm gonna show y'all how I set it up. See, I've had ground blinds in the past, and you're in the area that other people can get to. Some people roll them ground blinds up and carry them home with them. But I found a way that I ain't gonna tote it off. It's easy to put together. Some screws. If you don't got a drill, you can use a nail. But here's my stand. Now I don't have my seat in here. When I come hunting, I bring my seat. As you can see, I got a pallet. It's a 48 by 42 size pallet. And I've made a little stand for it to sit in, screwed it together, and when you sit in there, you'll have this. But this is the back side of it. I have my camo all around it. You know, see, sometimes sitting on the ground, these a little wet down there, especially some of the ground blinds I had, the bottom be open in them. And you in a swamp, as you can see, there's water, plenty of water. But this is the front of my ground blind, and I have it set up on a ridge. And on this ridge, straight out there in front of my tree stand, it's wide open. And this ridge runs a good long ways in that swamp. It kind of goes back up in there, curves around and stuff. And there are many deer and a pile of hogs that travel this ridge. Just to entice them to come in. Here in our state, we are allowed to bait. So I definitely got me a corn pile up here. You can see the swamp. It's pretty in here. And them damn hogs do not mind running right on in all that water. They'll walk right on through, slip right on in. Sometimes you still won't even hear them. Sometimes they'll be in a hurry. You hear them sloshing a little bit. But I ain't gonna walk right up on my corn. But there's corn spread out. And the deer and the hogs, and all come to that corn. Corn will bring them. That's straight out the front of my deer stand. In my deer stand, you can see it over there. The corn's probably around 75 yards from my stand. And that works out pretty good for me. One thing about being in the swamp though, you definitely got to make sure you hit them good so they don't go far. Because it's hard to track a deer in that. And hard to find a hog in that. Especially a hog. We've had many of them. They go out in that water and they'll sink. And them dark colored hogs are hard to find. But I figure that's an easy setup. A lot of people would like this. It's definitely worth a try. It's quick to put together. You can cut the boards in about 15 minutes. You can haul it into wherever you want pretty easy. And it's pretty easy to put together. I put it together by myself. So I just thought that was a neat little way. And it works. Put on your little camo, get in this thing. Like I said, I'll bring my chair with me when I come back. But if you get a chance, try it out. Let me know how it works for you.